A lot of people ask me how to practice public speaking, and a lot of people do tell me that they don't get enough opportunities to speak. Otherwise, they would have become very good speakers. But I don't agree with them. There are innumerable opportunities that are available for us to speak. We can speak at home, in our own apartment, in the society, among the peers group, in the circle of friends, at office, and wherever you go, we can speak. And if you do not get an opportunity to speak, you must create more opportunities. You must get into, there are many such student organizations, Bharat Scouts Guides. Also, there are some voluntary organizations like Lions Club, Rotary Club, Junior Chamber International, Freemasons, Roundtable, and many such organizations. Still, if you don't get opportunities to speak, you create more opportunities for yourself. You can become a leader in your own apartment, in your own community, and you speak there. Still, if you don't find, adopt a cause. There are so many causes, you have so many concerns for your own mother country, and you can adapt one cause and keep speaking about it. There is a participant who had come to a public speaking some time ago. She talked about her interest for Save the Tiger. Somebody was promoting blood donation. Somebody else was promoting eye donation. Take for example, I also wanted to adopt a cause, and the cause which is very close to my heart is Kohinoor diamond. Kohinoor diamond is a precious diamond. It's a pride of India, but unfortunately, it is not there with us. It is the most coveted diamond in the world. It is with the Britishers. Recently, British Prime Minister David Cameron visited India. There is a NDTV in its interview asked him whether his government had any plans to return the Kohinoor diamond back to India. He said, if they do it, their museums would be empty. Imagine how much of these artifacts were stolen, taken away from this country. Around this time, there is an Indian origin House of Commons, member of House of Commons, Mr. Keith Vaz, said in UK that he supported India's cause, and he said India is right in demanding its Kohinoor diamond back, and we must return. Around the same time, in the parliament, a question was asked to the union government, whether they had any plans to bring Kohinoor diamond back to India. And for my surprise, the minister said Kohinoor diamond is safe in London, and they had no plans to bring the Kohinoor diamond back to India. While this was happening, all those countries who have lost their national heritage and precious things, artifacts to those colonial regimes who ruled them hundreds years back, have ganged up together, formed an association, and they met in Cairo in Egypt. And it was decided that all the members of that association would prepare a list and submit to the association of those artifacts, those precious things, those treasures that they have lost, so that they can take it forward to the respective countries. And then submitted. All the countries, they made their own list, including our neighboring country, Nepal. But unfortunately, our Indian Archaeological Survey of India could not be able to make one list. I read somewhere, the reason why that list was not made, according to the top officials of this Archaeological Survey of India, is that if they start preparing the list of what we have lost, he said that it would require a lifetime to prepare a list. Imagine how much of a treasure we have lost, friends. As an Indian, is it not our pride? Is it not our commitment? Is it not our respect to demand UK government to return the Kohinoor diamond back to India?